Joining us is Mrs. Lata Rajnikant. Ma'am, thank you so much for talking to us. You've launched Makkal Mede. You've been working on this for many years. Take us through this and what made you start a citizens movement in the first place.
As you know, Purnima, we've been doing this for years. I think work with the people has been for years. So it has been in different categories. We work with children, we work with women, we work with our cottage industries, our farmers, the common people, unemployed youth. And we look at all the important landmarks and things that have to be cherished and nourished for our country. So basically, out of all my work, we are now forming units in every village, every place, as a council, a committee that can work with us for the welfare of the community, so that all our programs can be taken to all the regions, and also the welfare of the regions can be analyzed and can be done. And it's very important for us to bring people together, because you need so many things that come into this, whether it is sanitary conditions or environment, water bodies or cottage industries or farmers. Everywhere we need experts, we need professionals, we need experienced people, all to come in to improve the current quality of a situation we see. Basically, we have to understand what is the basic needs of the people in every locality. Do they get that, and how do they get that? So we need people to work in the region, and we need people from the region, so that they understand their geography, they understand their environment, they understand how to take our programs and percolate it to the villages. So that's all, because basically it is love for your country. You need to have commitment and love for your country, your state and your region, and because that becomes Thaiman. So it's the motherland. So that's what is looking after you. So what do you do? So in the ancient India, we had this philosophy spread across everybody's mind and hearts. They had a national sentiment, they had a state, they had a love for everything. They came together. It was all a beautiful social infrastructure, was very strong in ancient India. We had great wisdom, we had professions, everybody was busy, everybody was employed. There was a great advanced economy too. So if you study all this, we understand there's a great deep wisdom in the Indian soil, and that's what we wish to take.
And how many members are there? Because you're planning one unit in each district. So take us through the team behind this.
There are lots of people, common people who have been working with me, local people. Lot of people have extended. I'm very thankful to the people for supporting the movement and coming together. I get calls, we get registrations, we get everybody participating in it. In fact, people who have not been there before in the social scenario are all coming forward. So what we understand is they all need somebody to put it all together. They need a platform, they need a place where they can congregate, they can integrate all the skills, all the deep knowledge, all the activity. See, we can't take the knowledge with us when we go. We have to pass it on to everybody, document it, allow it to be nurtured and cherished. Like it's a road we lay so that people can walk through it with us and take this philosophy to the next generation too. Now, you can't be an example where you don't care about anything and your child is going to do the same thing. So those days people had the bravery, the motivation, the value structure to think, oh, this is my street, this is my nation, this is my region, I have to do something for it. So that's when your child will learn that I should also do something. So it's also a lot of motivation and inspiration that we wish to spread to people, create leaders who can be role models, who can also inspire the next generation and cherish everything that is important and that should be preserved for your country and state.
You officially launched it in March. What's been the response like?
Right from March, we have been very silently working because my program started way before. You have attended Bharat Seva, Bharat Market, you have attended Daya Foundation's activities, Peace for Children. So it was all there. So we're just putting it all into an infrastructure, creating local bodies and also creating local leadership, skill development and all the expertise we're trying to put together. We also find that corporates, entrepreneurs, business, homes, individually successful people should all come forward. We're all there. In every district there are people who are doing business, who are teachers, who are lawyers. But you have to work for the district, you have to work for the state. So how do they do that? Individually they could be great experts, but they must pass that knowledge to the welfare of the society.
Right. I just want to ask you, have you discussed this with Superstar Rajni sir? What's been his response?
Every song I write, every poem I've written so far, every good thing that I wish to do, I always tell him. And he is always there when we do good work to support it.
Right.
All he wants is good work. And if there is merit, if things are done well, he will always be there to support.
In the future, would you like to rope in the state government or the central government to sort of help this movement go forward?
We welcome everyone to come and work with us because this is for the people. Like in a democracy, the line itself is by the people, for the people, and of the people, and it's all about people. So we welcome everybody. Of course, the larger the work is done, the larger community will be benefited. If I can do for 10,000 people or 1 lakh people, if bigger energies come into it, it can be larger, it can be bigger.
I also want to ask you, right now it's an apolitical movement, but eventually do we see it, transforming into a political movement of sorts when you get great response?
I wouldn't like to make any comments on this because politics is very wrongly understood here. And it's always sensationalized. What we will attempt to do is good work and leaders to be created. And we leave everything to the future generations to take it forward.
Right now, you're also working for the betterment of the children and women. You've always done for the children as well. But right now, we see a lot of, crimes against children and women. What do you think should be done to ensure that this is a safe place for children?
Exactly. In fact, I've done a short video for the children now, which you will see this week. The safety of children is all based on the maturity of the adult community and how well we take care of them. Because they are so dependent on the society, the community. They come out, they play, they go to school, they are depending on a set of elders in a family to take care. So it's our responsibility. They've given themselves to us. So the question is, are we eligible? Are we showing that eligibility to take care of them? You can't leave them alone. You can't just do whatever you want, because with children of 1.5 to 14 years, we find crime, abuse and misuse happening. Elders are coming into question. Own relatives are coming into question. Neighbors are coming into question. The region is coming into question. This is what I said in ancient India. There was a sense of secure society because there was always somebody looking after the other. And they could allow the children to play. Somebody was always taking care. Somebody was always there for each other. Today, the modernization has isolated us from reality. And technology has taken all our concentrations away. So we have to make sure that we have Makkal Mede in every street, every street corner where safety can be looked after. We have to be careful. You have to create that awareness and request all the people, never leave your children alone anywhere without protection. And we should bring a social infrastructure in such a way that everywhere there's a guard. Night patrolling is very poor here. Guards are very poor. Those days we had even a Gurkha going through our streets. But we don't have that kind of infrastructure today. So we would advise everyone to create, through Makkal Mede, if we can create safety infrastructures, if we can create playgrounds for children, parks for children that are safe, allow them to come out and enjoy their childhood, keep the smile on their face, we'll be very happy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.